What is up, everybody? Welcome to Ray Ray's Late Night Talk. So, I live in the city now, so I gotta talk super loud, so that means I need to get a microphone because this is gonna be super embarrassing because the neighbors that I have, they're like out having a fire right now. And it's gonna sound like I'm completely talking to myself, which I totally am. But whatever. So, as you can tell, different background. I moved. I think it's been like 10 months since I updated. So, we obviously got our ducks in a row and we moved. There's so much that led into this. It was like, all right, Sharaya, when I say go, we're gonna have 3 months. Okay. No, this motherfucker said go, and I had 5 weeks. Like, I had a little bit over a month to get that stuff done, and then I waited last minute to pack up all of our stuff. So like the movers are getting there. I'm like taping up the last couple boxes. Like it was bad. They disappeared with our shit, but it's fine. We got it all, except for one thing. They took my air purifier. I gotta buy a new one. Damn it. We had to leave a lot of stuff, but taking a trip with a kid and 3 dogs. So my husband took our son and the Yorkie, and then in the back of my CRV, see, my husband drives a Civic, so he had my son Yorkie in there packed up to the brim. And then I got my CRV packed up to the brim with my Doberman and my Border Collie Australian Shepherd mix dog. Now, a lot of people are like, what about your cat Hurley? I don't know what happened to Hurley. I told Hurley I was gonna have to leave him behind because moving him over a 3-day course was gonna be too stressful on him. He's already 10 years old. It was just gonna be too much. So I was gonna leave him with my neighbor and she was gonna take care of him with her kids or whatever, right? He took off, y'all. Like he dipped out like 2 days later and just never came back. So he never made it to October 1st. So I don't know. Rest in peace. That's what I'm going with. So I don't know, but it took us 3 days to get here. I love it here. Like my hair, I only have to straighten it once and I'm done. This low humidity is my shit. Now at night it's cold, but during the day it's hot. It's wonderful. I love it here. Love it here. So happy. However, since moving, I've been unemployed. So I've been unemployed since November. See, my last day was the 9th. November 9th was the last day I actually worked. So, yeah. As of right now, it'll be about another 5 or 6 weeks before I actually, like, look. So I'm taking a nice long break. Because my husband, he's totally got it, y'all. He's gonna need help. I don't think you do. We sold our house. That's done. Someone bought it. Great. Happy for them. It's wonderful. We've gotten all the money from it and all that. It's been great. I feel awkward because I know they can hear me. And I may or may not. I'm in a legal state, y'all. So, took a couple of hits before I recorded. This is gonna be embarrassing. Oh my God. Not like anyone watches it anyway. Oh well. But yeah, so I don't even remember what oh yeah, because they can hear me. This is awkward. So yeah, I'm gonna look for what I did back home, but it works a little differently here. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about all that. But anywhere I go, you ain't from around here. No. I'm from the South. Well, yeah, with an accent like that, of course you're from the South. I thought I sounded like everybody else. Apparently not. And like my friends back home are like, you sound normal. Yeah, to you. Not to these people. I sound like a country fucking hick. They talk normal. I mean, what is normal? Like, how am I supposed to figure out what normal is? Like, I talk normal. You understand what I'm saying, right? Right. So I gotta work on that. But I don't know. So it took us 3 days to get here. No, like, we constantly bring it up, me and my husband. I'm trying to preheat this thing and then it changes voltage. Anyways, me and my husband constantly talk about it. It was a very smooth trip. We had one hiccup and like out of nowhere he just slows down and like pulls off the interstate, middle of fucking nowhere in Texas. And I'm like, and he's like, my car won't go. But it's revving. Apparently Mila, the Yorkie, knocked it in neutral at one point, jumping back and forth like a stupid idiot, and put the car in neutral. And then I figured that out in 2 seconds, but whatever, it's fine, it works. So yeah, we made it here. There's a whole story before the moving here, but that's gonna be a whole nother episode of the actually getting here. But it worked out. It really did. We had a very smooth 3-day trip. I never want to make that drive again. Ugh, it was terrible. But I'm excited for all the adventures here. And for the first time ever, I'm going to reveal what state I'm in. Y'all ready? So I moved from the South, East area. And I moved to Arizona. Sure did. I'm happy. I love it here. It's dry weather, exactly what I want. Cactuses, dirt, love it. Don't hate it. Heat, want it all the time. It's wonderful. Love it. So that's where I'm at. So I haven't really had that meltdown that I thought I'd have of missing everybody. I mean, I cry a lot. I miss everybody. You know, I miss the house and stuff. And my son was about, I thought he was going to open the door. I was like, don't come out here. But, like, we're renting this house and we're looking for a house to buy. Speaking of renting this house, the chronicles of this fucking house, oh my God. Every day something's wrong with it. Every day. And it's a 2-story, which we would never, So we're looking to buy a new home, new construction, because we want to pick everything again. And it's like, we'll love the house, but then there's just one thing that we're just, no, can't do it. Like I told him, I don't want any 2-story houses behind me, because I just feel like even though they may not be looking at me, but I'm gonna think they are. Like, it's just too much. No, I don't want any 2-story houses anywhere behind me. I want everyone to have a 1-story house. Like, that be it. So that's really my only thing. But I mean, we're still looking. I mean, there was one house I really liked. It was perfect. I forget the one thing that I didn't really care for. The thing about these people out here, they love sliding glass doors. I don't. So that would have to be like a door or something. Like, I hate sliding glass doors. I don't like them. I just don't. I mean, I get the whole, you can see outside. Great. Whatever. Walk out there if you want to see it so bad. But yeah, I'm happy here. I have a little heater on me, so it's like blowing hair. It keeps pushing my hair in my face. And Yeah. Oh, so in like June, there was a warning that like they were taking all vapes out of my state. They haven't done it quite yet, but they were going to. So I went back to cigarettes. Well, then when I moved here, first of all, they're way too expensive. But I didn't like it. They weren't lasting long, all this, so I went to this little vape, this little nicotine vape. But then all the flavored vapes, they're here. So I went back to my Sour Apple V Burst by Geek Bar. Went back to that. And then my favorite from the dispensary is Infused Super Fogs. This is fire. I keep getting fire and loud confused. I like loud, but fire is good. It's just the duration of the high is not as long with fire as it is with loud. So I like loud, but I accidentally got fire. Whatever. It's great. I love it here. So wonderful. Although I do miss my friends, but it's not like I really hung out with people. My best friend I do miss. We talk almost every day. The longest we've been on the phone, I think it was it 10 hours? Something like that. We were on the phone like all day. It was ridiculous. Like our phones were hooked up, dying and shit, like to the but it was, so that's really the one that I still really like talk to daily. There's a couple that I keep up with that I've recently hit up and was like, hey, so, but I mean, I'm happy. My friends nor family will make me want to move back. Just thinking of the humidity, just, ugh. No, I couldn't anymore. Now, where I'm at, sometimes at night, I'm kind of like out in the country, but city of the country, if you know what I mean. And at night, sometimes, and it's terrible, it smells like cow manure. Like I told my mom one night, I was like, dude, I feel like I'm at a rodeo and I'm sitting right next to the bullpen. Like, it smells like cow shit. So bad. And growing up on a farm, I immediately know what the smell is. So one night, I'd taken my son to the gas station, and it smells like this all over, and like not just in my neighborhood, the whole city. And he goes, ew, what is that smell? And I'm like, cow manure. But people started laughing because they're used to it. But oh my gosh, sometimes it'd be really rough. Like I don't even come outside because when I go in, I'm gonna smell like cow shit. I can't. But it's not as bad as the humidity. I can come outside, stay dry, go back in. It's great. I don't have to straighten my hair 20 times a fucking day just to make it be straight. It's great. And I don't have to get people to run to the dispensary for me because it's legal here. You had my ways. But it's great. So the next episode will be the whole process of getting here. What happened before, and then kind of the details of getting here. Because this episode's already 14 minutes long. And plus, they'll give me something else to record about. So maybe I'll update soon. Or not. Might get lazy. Y'all gotta do it when I get makeup on, which I rarely wear makeup because I don't work. Today, I went and got my new tax title and license. So I had to put makeup on. But it's nice seeing y'all. It's been a long time since I updated. I will update soon, I hope. And let y'all know how it all happened. Because it was pretty quick. Didn't really get to properly say goodbye. It kind of sucks. It was very much, wouldn't want to say rushed, but kind of was. So, if you tuned in, thanks, and see y'all next time.